This ghetto, dirty woman was taking all this taxpayer dollar, flying, living lavishly, spending it, doing all kind of stuff. Look at her. She looked like she ghetto. Because you could take that dog out of the ghetto. We can't take that ghetto out the dog. Dollar, 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 dollar. Ching, ching, bling, bling, got the chatter. You ain't talking money. All right, let's go to the other topic. Young lady, which is a mayor, which I don't know how this lady is ever a mayor. Pull up the clip. Mayor Tiffany, Henyard. Tiffany Henyard. She loses it and goes on a rampage after she did not have an opportunity to defraud the city any longer as the mayor. I don't know if you guys remember this chick. She, in a little old town of like 25,000 people or less. I don't know how many people. Look it up for me. How many people is in that little town? I mean, the town could be like 1,200 people. This ghetto, dirty woman was taking all this taxpayer dollar, flying, living lavishly, spending it, doing all kind of stuff. Look at her. She looked like she ghetto. Because you could take that dog out of the ghetto. We can't take that ghetto out the dog. And she got caught doing it, and her excuse is 20,000 people live in this town. How much did she defraud the city for? Or she allegedly defrauded the city. I think it was like $100,000, $1 million or something. I think it was $1 million. We'll see. Nick is putting it up for me. This woman in a town of 20,000 people defrauded the city for like $1 million on like lavish trips and events and all kind of stupid stuff. And so she had controversy even going into this re-election period. But I'm gonna read a few things to you guys so you know what the controversy is. Then we'll play the clip. Is this a news clip or is this something else? Oh, okay. We'll play her react. This is her reaction to losing. Okay, roll her clip real quick and we'll get to the money. Roll it.
Let the people come in. Let them come in. Let the people come in to vote.
Freaking Norwood. The motion has been seconded. All in favor of the Napoleon Harris slate being nominated for the April 1st consolidated.
I nominate myself.
So, I don't know how much longer that clip is. You can see that everybody in here don't like her. Now, I looked it up real quick. It says a day after the report of the probe into the village finances found that South Suburb Dalton is more than $3.5 million in the red. Mayor Tiffany, the lady you see up there, the ghetto weave wearing, strip club going, whatever she be doing, who is accused of misusing taxpayer money, is nowhere to be found.
Meanwhile,
new this morning, Bommarito Automotive Group Skyfox catching the tail end of this car chase on 255 in Columbia, Illinois. You can see the car sparking there on the pavement, blowing out tires as rims fell off. Well, the driver finally stopped and surrendered to police.
So a little town of 20,000 people is in debt $3.6 million. And some people believe that she spent way more than that. It says the last time, I think this is a quote from her. No, this is something else. It said, last time I received the bank statement was in September of last year, and we were $7 million in debt at that time. Norwood said at the time, which Norwood must be an investigator or city leader. So at the current moment, we're saying, hey, where's the bank statements? With credit card spending out of control and receipts from credit card purchases rarely provided, Lightfoot further uncovered, Lori Lightfoot was also investigating this fool, uncovered spending that doesn't add up. The report showed that $40,000 spent on Amazon purchases in one day. Money was unaccounted for. It goes on. It says one officer made $100,000 in overtime alone in fiscal year 2023 and $114,000 in fiscal year 2024, up against a regular pay of $72,000 a year in 2023 and $87,000 in 2024. It said the other officer racked up $87,000 in overtime in 2023 and $100,000 in overtime in 2024 against their regular salary of $55,000 and $73,000. Oh, Jesus of Nazareth. Can you believe that people can do this to their own? Put the lady up on the screen. We got another clip. Roll it.
Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
Dalton's difficulties got worse in recent weeks with water main breaks. Henyard blames on trustee budget cuts. Then 4 people were shot and injured last week, leaving nerves frayed and Henyard's opponents pointing out her sizable security detail.
It's unfortunate that politics are being played, but what has happened is $1 million out of my budget has been cut because of politics.
Y'all forget I am the leader. They want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet, the mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work.
Tiffany Henyard considers herself something of a crusader, but one who's clearly annoyed by questions from a rebellious group of Dalton trustees who are in a standoff with her over spending.
At the end of the day, vendors are not being paid. Board approved it. The vendors are not being paid.
How about you be a good leader, bring RFPs to the forefront, so not just us, but the residents and everybody else in America know how the money is being spent.
WGN Investigates has cataloged tens of thousands of taxpayer dollars spent on trips, meals, and more by Tiffany Henyard and her allies in Dalton and on the Thornton Township Board, where she's the supervisor. Township credit card records show Henyard and other officials spent more than $67,000 on trips to Portland, Austin, Atlanta, and New York City. Many of the flights were first class. So were the accommodations. In Atlanta, Henyard and her team stayed at the Four Seasons Hotel, costing taxpayers more than $9,000. In New York, the bill came to $13,000. Henyard has refused to explain the specific purpose of the trips or why they travel in such style.
Can you believe this woman? Can you believe 20,000 people live in this city? 20,000 people live in this city. And this woman is spending money like she Elon Musk. I mean, I'm shocked she wasn't flying private. Unbelievable, man.